Chair Yoga. I'm so sorry it's taken so long for me to get a new video up, but here I am. We're all locked inside, so now's the perfect time to give you guys some new content, right? So let's begin. Sitting up nice and tall, nice straight spine, shoulders down away from your ears. You can have your hands in your lap. Nice long neck, like the crown of your head is pulling up. And let's close our eyes just for a moment. We're gonna just take a few deep breaths just to become present. Try to let go of everything else going on. I know it's hard. Just for the next 30 minutes. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. And completely empty out your exhale, out your mouth. One more time, deep breath in through the nose. Completely exhale out of the mouth. And last one, deep breath in. And completely empty out the exhale. Go ahead and open your eyes. Reach the arms over your head as you inhale. Hands come together. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, arms come up, and exhale, arms come down. One more time. Holding on to the right side of your chair, we're going to bring the left arm over and just look up to the sky, opening up through those ribs, just stretching over to the right, bringing the arm over that ear. Try to keep both sits bones on the chair, like without lifting up. So if you find that you're lifting up, maybe bring your arm back a little bit. And let's take it over to the left side this time. Reach that right arm up over that right ear, opening up through the ribs, looking up towards the sky. You can take a nice deep breath here. Coming back through center, we're going to look to the right, come through center, look to the left, come through center, look down, center, and gently look up. You don't have to bring your head all the way back. Come back through center, bring your chin towards your chest, and we're going to turn towards the right shoulder, come back through center, and turn to the left shoulder. And then we're going to just do one half circle, coming from the left to the right, right to the left. Bring your head back to center, couple shoulder rolls. Just warming up the joints. Reverse your shoulders, 3 times one way, 3 the other. Bring the right arm in front of you. Grab those 4 fingers and just pull gently. We're just stretching the wrists and the forearms and the hands. All very important parts of yoga and daily life. We don't stretch our hands enough and our wrists. And then we're going to bring those fingers over and stretch them over that forearm. Take it over to the left side now. Pull those 4 fingers under. Just enough until you feel a nice little stretch, and pull them over. Perfect. We're going to cross the right leg over the left. This is kind of like a seated pigeon pose. You can either keep your hands down by your sides, or for an added stretch, you can interlace your fingers behind your back, opening up your chest. Keeping a nice long spine, no matter where your hands are, you're going to lead with your chest, and you're going to hinge from the hips, coming forward. At any time, if you feel a strain, you definitely don't want to keep moving forward. I would say pull back. You should feel a nice stretch, but it should not be painful. Take a deep breath. rise up. Let's take it to the other side. Right foot comes to the ground, cross over with the left, sitting up nice and tall. Again, you can have hands down by your side or interlace behind your back. Opening the chest, lead from the chest, hinge from the hips, and just stop whenever you feel a nice stretch. It shouldn't feel like a strain. Take a deep breath here. And gently come back up. Let's do a seated cat-cow. Feet flat on the ground, hands on your knees. We're going to open the chest. Chin comes towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, round through. Chin comes to your chest. Coming back through, opening the chest, lifting the chin. Inhale. Exhale, round through, chin to chest. One more time, forward. Inhale, and exhale, round it through. Zoe, don't come out here and bark. No, ma'am. Go lay down. Thank you. You can lay right there. Lay down. Go on. Zoe wanted to hang out, I guess. Let's warm up our arms a little bit more. So bring that right arm out in front and just slide the left hand down the arm. And as you do that, bring it in towards your chest, keeping that arm as straight as you can. Again, you don't want to feel a strain, just a stretch. So if you feel a strain, pull back a little bit. And left arm comes out in front, slide that right hand down and pull it in towards your chest. Take a breath. And we're going to interlace our fingers and lift them up overhead. We're going to just tilt it to the right just a little bit, keeping both sits bones on the seat. Coming back through. You want to pull your belly button in just a little bit towards your spine as you do this. And tilt it over to the left. Coming back through. Bring those hands behind your head. We're going to open those elbows and push back slightly with our head, just a little bit. Just to open up the chest, the upper back, the shoulders. And round it in. Bring the chin towards the chest. Open it up. Elbows wide. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, round it through. Open it up, elbows wide, breathe in, exhale, round it through. Coming back to neutral, we're going to do some elbow circles, kind of like you're rowing. This is actually really good, again, if you pull your belly button in just a little bit here. This is really good for your waist, and your obliques, and your core, your back even. And let's reverse. Make sure you're breathing. And coming back to neutral, release those hands. Bring those hands out in front of you. Open them as wide as you can. Bring them into a fist. Open them wide, bring them into a fist. Open them one more time, as wide as you can, and bring them into a fist. Shake everything out. And now we're going to stretch our legs, and then our back, and then we'll do a few standing poses. All while holding on to the back of the chair. So if you're new here, we don't do any standing postures without the assistance of the chair, and we don't do anything on the floor. So bring your right leg out in front and flex that foot, keeping the left foot flat on the ground, sitting up nice and tall, nice straight spine. I'm sitting closer to the edge of my chair here. So it's kind of right where my leg meets my glute. Reaching the arms overhead, breathe in. And exhale, hinge from the hips. Maybe you can only come here and place your hand on your shin, or grab your calf, or maybe you can grab onto your toes. Wherever you are, keeping a nice long spine. And try to keep your neck in line with the spine. So instead of trying to hinge it up, keep it in line. Take a deep breath. One more deep breath. And let's just walk it back up the leg. Let's switch to the left now. Flex that foot, sitting up nice and tall. Reaching the arms overhead, hinging from the hips. Let's breathe in. And exhale, keeping that nice, long, straight spine. Take a deep breath. One more breath. And let's just walk it back up. Coming into a wide-legged position here. I'm gonna turn back around, but after we do the wide leg, because I realize in my other videos I'm just kind of like flashing you guys. It's just like a panorama of my legs just wide open for the world to see. Not like the world is watching my YouTube videos, let's be honest, but like, the 25 people that do, still. All right, sitting up nice and tall, hands on your knees. We're going to bring the left arm over, and we're going to just stretch it over towards the right. Again, keeping both sits bones on the seat. Take a deep breath. And see if you can just kind of round through, maybe to the other side. Bringing the right arm overhead this time. Keeping the chest open. Take a breath. And come back up to center. This time we're going to hinge from the hips, keeping a nice long spine. Fingertips reach for the floor. And slowly begin to let your upper body hang heavy. If you need your hands to keep you upright, that's fine. If you can let them hang heavy here. Let that upper back stretch out. And a little blood flow to the head is always good. Let's come back, bringing hands to the floor. We're going to come into a flat back, popping up on those fingertips, nice long spine, and then forward fold. Coming right back up to flat back, and then back into your forward fold. One more time, flat back, and forward fold. To come up, we come into our flat back, place one hand on one knee, and one hand on the other, and really push off to take the work out of the spine. And also tightening your core will always take a lot of strain off of your back. I'm going to turn back around now so you can see me. Stay in your wide-legged pose, sorry, and we're going to scoot over so that your right glute now is off of the chair. So just your left leg is on the chair, your right glute and your right leg are off the chair. And we're gonna just heel toe that foot until our right leg is straight and the right foot is facing front. Torso is also facing front. Say that 5 times fast. Bring those arms out, shoulders down away from your ears. So we're not here, we're here. We're gonna reach and open that palm to the sky. We're reaching over that bent knee, and we're gonna just come and tip back into a peaceful warrior. Keeping those ribs open, chest open, looking up towards the sky. So I'd rather you reach up than way over. That's not what I want. Take a breath. Coming back to warrior 2 arms. Placing your forearm on the bent knee. Open opening up that torso. Right arm comes over right ear this time. And take a breath. This is Humble Warrior. Nice side stretch here. Coming back up to Warrior 2. And let's scooch back to our wide-legged position. And again, we're gonna scoot so that our left glute and left leg are off the chair now. So just the right leg and the right glute are on the chair. And heel toe, so that left leg is nice and straight. Left foot is facing front, torso is facing front. Arms come out, shoulders down. Flip that palm, reaching over that bent leg. And let's tip it back into Peaceful Warrior. Coming up, instead of trying to really stretch it over. No, I want to stretch up and maybe a little bit over. Keeping that chest open, looking up towards the sky. Take a deep breath. Coming back to Warrior 2. Placing that forearm on top of the bent leg. Left arm comes over the left ear. Nice long line from fingertips to toes. Humble Warrior. Take a breath. Coming back up. Warrior 2 arms, and let's scooch it back. We can close our legs down. And we're gonna come into a seated eagle pose. Let me fix my watch. It always comes undone. Bringing your legs together, feet together. I like to, again, scooch close to the edge of my chair, but my entire gluteus maximus is on the chair. It's just right on the edge where my leg meets my glutes. So everything else is off the chair except for my glutes. Sitting up nice and tall. Right leg crosses over. If this is difficult, you can cross over your ankle. That's a good modification. If you are able to cross the right leg over, maybe see if you can wrap it around again, bringing those toes around. If that's not in your practice, no worries. We can modify basically anything. Bringing the arms out, we're going to cross the right arm under the left, making a crisscross, lifting them up, and then either bring hands back to back, like so, and lift the elbows, or see if you can bring palm to palm and lift the elbows. From here, we're going to take a deep breath in, reach those elbows high, look up to the sky, exhale, round it in, chin to chest, coming back up, breathe in, lift the elbows, exhale, round it in. One more time, breathe in, lift it up. Exhale, round it in. Coming back to neutral, we unravel the arms, shake them out, unravel the legs, and let's take it to the other side. So you're either going to be here, here, or here. Arms, we can do left under right, crisscross. Bring hands back to back and keep it lifted. Or see if you can bring palms together here and keep it lifted. When I say keep it lifted, I mean keep the elbows in line with like the shoulders. We're going to take a deep breath in and lift. Exhale, round it in. Deep breath in and lift. Exhale, round it in. One more time, breathe in to lift, and exhale, round it in. Coming back to neutral, unravel the arms and shake them out. If you need to just massage, yeah, let's do that. You can go ahead and unravel your legs, shake them out. Give yourself a little massage. When's the last time you did that? I haven't done it. God, I can't even. I don't know, maybe like a year, maybe not, maybe a couple months. Yeah, let's just massage rather have cracked hands, right? Let's do a couple standing poses. So we're gonna come around to the back of our chairs. And we're gonna come into a wide stance. Feet are turned out slightly. We wanna keep the tailbone slightly tucked under, so we don't want the booty sticking out. We wanna kind of just tuck under the pelvis slightly. Nice long spine here, holding on to the back of the chair. We're gonna take a deep breath in. Exhale, plie, and lift. And really utilize your inner thighs to lift you. So when you lift through the inner thighs. I don't know if that makes any sense. It makes sense to me, but you know. Make sure you're breathing. And 3, and 2, and 1. You can heel toe them back in a little closer. We're gonna walk into a flat back. You can keep your knees bent if you need. Just walk back far enough so that your back is nice and straight, holding on. Little small bend in your knees is always very good. Take a deep breath. Feeling that stretch in the entire back, the upper arms, the shoulders. One more breath. And let's slowly begin to lift as you step it in. I want you to lift up all 5 of your toes on your left foot. Place them down one at a time. Bringing the right toe to lightly touch behind you. Hips are square to the front. We're going to take a deep breath in. And exhale. Pulse. Just a little kick. Nothing crazy. Lift through the glute. And make sure you're breathing. All 5 of your right toes, place them down one at a time. Bringing the left leg out so the left toe touches lightly on the ground. Square the hips to the front. And just a small lift as you breathe. Lifting from the glute. Holding on. Now you might want a wall if you're not very steady, just holding on with one hand. You might need a wall for this. So if you don't feel comfortable, please wait it out and don't do it. But again, lift all 5 of the left toes, place them down one at a time. We're gonna bend the right leg. See if you can grab the ankle and just stretch that quad as you hold on. Very simple. Just stretching out the entire body, because I know we've all been more stagnant than usual, being stuck inside. And gently release. Let's take it to the other side. Lift all 5 of the right toes, place them down one at a time. Why I say to do that is because it really allows your foot to spread out more, and it gives you more balance, more root through that foot. By lifting that kneecap as well, it also keeps you more steady. Holding on with the right hand, we're going to bend the left leg this time. See if you can grab that ankle and bring it in towards your glute. Make sure you're breathing. We're going to do tree pose. There's two options. You can hold on and bring the leg to a comfortable place, or you can rest the leg on the chair. So whatever you feel more comfortable with, it's your choice. I'm going to start by lifting all 5 of my left toes and placing them down one at a time. And then I'm going to bring my foot to either the inside of my ankle, my shin, or above my knee, anywhere but the knee. And keeping the hips nice and open, pulling the belly button in just slightly. You can lift one arm overhead if you would like. If you're feeling daring, you can maybe bring the other one to meet it. That's up to you. Wherever you are in your practice, that's where you're meant to be. I used to get so frustrated when I couldn't do things, until one day I realized yoga it's not competing with anything, anyone. It's not even competing with yourself. It's simply just accepting where you are, wherever you are. All right, let's release and come to the other side, which I think is really great when you apply that to any part of your life. Lift all 5 of the right toes and place them down. Again, placing the left foot either on the inside of the ankle, the shin, or above the knee. Keeping those hips nice and open, pulling in the belly button slightly. Maybe you leave your arms down, holding on with one, or maybe you lift one overhead. Wherever you are, find a focal point about 3 or 4 feet in front of you. If you're feeling steady and you want to try lifting the other hand, you might feel wobbly. That's okay, totally normal. And let's release. Let's come back to our chairs and have a seat. Again, I like to sit on the edge. It always makes me feel like I sit up taller. I don't know if it's true, but it helps me maneuver a little bit better in chair yoga as well. So let's bring the arms up. We're going to open and maybe turn and look and see if you can see those fingers behind you. Maybe wiggle those fingers and bring the hands back together. Open it up to the other side. Maybe you can see those fingers in your peripheral vision. Sorry about that, my phone shut off at the very end there. So, we were here. We're gonna open up 2 more times on both sides, looking at those wiggly fingers through our peripheral vision. Coming back to center. Opening up, looking at those wiggly fingers. Coming back to center, open it up, keeping a tighter core, doing this pose, because we're actually working our core here, believe it or not. And come back to center. We're going to lift the arms up overhead, take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist over to the right, looking over that shoulder. Twists are great for digestion, metabolism. If you're constipated, it helps to clean, toxins from your body. So it'd be really good for you to drink some water after this practice. Reach the arms overhead, breathe in, and exhale, twist over to the left. Take a couple breaths. coming back through center, we're going to interlace those fingers. Bring them behind our head, keeping the elbows wide. We want to bring the belly button towards the spine slightly. And we're going to just turn just as far as you can. Don't overdo it. Come back to center, turn, back to center. Keeping a nice tight core. Uddiyana Bandha is the correct term in yoga. Coming back and forth, stopping at the center, keeping the core tight. By doing these movements, these twisting movements, it's really going to slim out your waist and your core area. Make sure you're breathing. And 3, 2, 1, coming back to center. We're going to reach the arms overhead, and we're going to just climb the rope, stretching through the sides. Again, this is also another good core movement. And let's bring those arms down. Just do a couple shoulder rolls, one way, then the other. We're gonna just wiggle out those wrists, keeping those joints warmed up, moving. And shake it out. All right, we're gonna finish it up by getting a nice, comfortable posture, coming into a comfortable posture. I want you to still sit up nice and tall, shoulders down away from your ears, close your eyes. You can put one hand on your heart, one on your belly, and I just want you to feel the movement of your breath as we do a seated meditation. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale. Continue breathing on your own just for a few moments, feeling your breath, trying to be present. And gently open your eyes. We're going to reach the arms overhead one more time. Deep breath in and exhale, hands to heart. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed doing it, so I promise to make some more, especially during this time that we're stuck indoors and everybody's trying to stay safe. I'm having so much trouble talking tonight. So yeah, I'll definitely get some more up for you guys. Thank you guys again, and stay safe. Try to make the best of it, and I will see you next time. Namaste.